Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. I'm excited to talk to you this morning. I'm enjoying everything I've seen on Body of Proof so far.
Great.
I'm wondering, what was it about Megan that drew you to it? Like, how did you get involved, or was it before the script? Was it after the script? What was it?
It was after the script. I think they were trying to cast it and having an issue with it. And I got a call from the head of ABC who had seen me in an episode of Castle that I did as a favor to Nathan Fillion because he's an old friend. And
Hmm.
so I sort of blamed the whole thing on Nathan because Steve saw me in that and realized that, oh, she could do this part. And so he called me up at home and said, we've enjoyed having you on Desperate Housewives, but we don't know how much longer you're going to be on the show. And we have this, other part we think you'd be right for. And I kind of was taken aback and I said, well, okay, but I really like being on Desperate Housewives. And he said, well, we don't know how much longer you're going to be on Desperate Housewives. And I said, okay, I'll read the script. And who knows whether that was even true or not. He could have just been using that. I'm not sure. But I read the script and I found the character intriguing. It's always good to read a script where the woman is that smart and so many things going on, complicated, imperfect. So I thought, why not? Why not take the leap?
And she is so smart and so good at her job, but not so good with interacting with people. Um,
Right.
is that a fun kind of way to portray it? Is it fun to do this kind of person who has no real social skills?
Yeah, it was a challenge at first trying to figure that out because it's almost like she's emotionally autistic, that
Mhm.
she's really good at, the science, but really bad at people. And it's almost like she just doesn't pick up signals in a weird way. And and as it developed, I started getting closer to why she is that way. It takes a few episodes to figure out a show and figure out the character. That's one of the things I love doing what I love about doing television is you get to keep developing the role and it keeps getting richer and richer. And I just think that she was raised by this mother. It's funny, as soon as Joanna Cassidy came on to play my mother, I got it all figured out. Because the mother is a judge, and what more perfect role for a mother than to be a judge? And, she was raised to be the top of her class, to be a success, and that's all her mother cared about was that she was a success. So she wasn't raised to be a good mother. She wasn't raised to be a good human being.
Why do you think that this is a show that people are going to find and enjoy? Like, why should they tune in? Why do you think they'll love it?
Well, I think it's got a great combination of things that people like. We have the procedural, we have the mystery every week where we'll figure out in 1 hour how somebody died. And I also think that our mysteries are interesting. They're not black and white, they're complicated. You're not going to always like what you find out. Um, Hopefully, you won't be ahead of us on it. And I also think that we have the office politics, which is amusing. It's kind of funny. We've got a lot of humor in the show. Wendell Middlebrooks and Jeffrey Arend are very funny together. They're kind of like, Laurel and Hardy together. And then we have the family drama, which is three strong women. You have Joanna Cassidy, me, my daughter, Mary Mauser, who doesn't let me get away with anything, and then Jerry Ryan, who's my boss, who also doesn't let me get away with anything.
Excellent. Well, I'm looking forward to seeing more, and I'm sure everybody's looking forward to seeing you on TV on a weekly basis.
Thank you.